Well, it's a game that needs no introduction whatsoever. The Derby d'Italia, Juventus and Internazionale. The names alone, so evocative, synonymous with pride and passion and glory. Twice a year they face each other, but familiarity has certainly not caused contempt, nor indeed has it dulled the rivalry. Indeed, quite the opposite. As soon as a blow is landed, the fans expect reaction, revenge, at once. And it all contributes to a saga decades in the making that shows no signs of running out of steam. The cast list, as ever it has been, is an illustrious one. The stakes, as ever they have been, are high. Technique and artistry will have their place, of course they will, but this one is more about desire and spirit, and to some extent, keeping a cool head amidst the chaos. Not long to go now until kick-off. Hold on tight. The big one is upon us. The stands here, the curva, as the locals call them, make for quite an impressive sight, all in support of the grand old lady of the Italian game. And it's as friendly as it can be in the circumstances, but you feel the rivalry.
Well, in games of this nature, as a player, Peter, you only want to work as hard as demanded. You don't want to have to go at it full pelt. But when the opposition is what it is, all of that kind of goes out the window. The challenge here will ask more of you, and so both teams will wish to give more than they take. It's one of those games, Peter, where if the opposition increase their effort, you have to follow it.
And that gets things running. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
This guy, Skriniar, is a true powerhouse defender of real pedigree, Peter. Someone who can make a great defensive leader, being so imposing physically and indeed tactically. I suppose he could be smoother in one-on-ones, but he's still an excellent all-round defender.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Eriksson. Barella. Hakimi. Barella. Vidal. Barella. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Has a hit! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Szczesny sends that a long way. That's the throw. Things have been frenetic in the early part of this game. A lot of action high up the pitch. Kolarov. The side especially adventurous early on. There's a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Arthur. And it's Alexandro.
Neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Aimed in towards the centre. Artur. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Eriksson. Kolarov. Perisic. Eriksson has got himself a free kick. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Now it's Barella. Well, they are working very hard to get it wide now, Jim.
Yeah, and just notice the way when they ping it out wide, the prompt for those in central midfield to make their forward runs, and they're looking to get on the end of whatever arrives.
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick, and he's going to have his name taken.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
He's gone for it! There are a few waiting for it. Oh, that's nice. Hit into the middle. Szczesny has that under control. That's been won straight back. Alexandro. Here it comes. Hoists it forward. Cut out in the nick of time.
Well, I don't think it was the wisest option, Peter, once he got into that position. It's not as if he didn't have people nearby.
Going through. But it's Vidal. Plays it back. Into Milan, get it back again. Is there any support? He might not need it. Vidal. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. And he has shown him a yellow card. Kolachevsky with good energy in defence as well.
I think it's great to see that kind of application.
Oh, shooting chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
Skriniar. Eriksson. Vidal. And here's Perisic. He goes long. And it's the goalkeeper's to claim. Arthur. Forward it goes. Alexandro delivers. Throws it out of harm's way. There is the half-time whistle. Both sides have drawn blanks. Spoiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. All back on the first 45 minutes.
Well, this has proved a very frustrating day so far, especially for the strikers. Nothing has been created for them. I think the service has been extremely poor.
So they head in no further forward. The score here still 0-0. And the action is back underway.
Juventus pretty fortunate not to be trailing at half-time. They've been lacklustre and second best for me. And if ever a situation demanded a telling off from the boss, it's this one. He has to spark a reaction.
Hakimi. Barella. Done very well to intervene. Rabiot. Bonucci. Alexandro. Arthur.
Paulo Dybala really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Cross from Hakimi. Bonucci attempts a clearance. Chiellini gets rid without sophistication. Quadrado. Chiellini. It's pretty clear that he's being singled out.
Well, they've got to deny him time and space, and that's one way of ensuring it.
Lukaku. Martinez. Stefan de Vrij. Barella. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defences Inter Milan have a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. And it's Kolarov. That's a foul. It could be a penalty. Now the referee has given a free kick just outside the box. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Dybala. Alexandro drives it forward. Perisic. Kolarov. Stefan de Vrij. Ramsey. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Hakimi. Barella. Kulusevski. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Dybala. Swung over. And he just whacks it away. That'll be a throw-in. And it's Rabiot. Rabiot. In it comes. Gets up to head it! It's there!
It's often the time of the jump that dictates what you can do without a header. If you get it slightly wrong, you will struggle, but that was beautifully done.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, that's the currency he deals in, and he's come good yet again. Never the one to let you down in these situations.
Lukaku. Oh, well defended. That had to be done.
Inter are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
Arthur. Dybala. Hardly anything between the sides, and it's 1-0. A really good feat. Massive lead! Oh, and that should have been two.
Cristiano Ronaldo was totally aware of how that chance could have impacted on the game, and that should have gone in. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Quadrado. That's not going to make it. Skriniar. Still just that single goal and we are nearly done. Vidal. Kolarov gets into a dangerous position.
Inter need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Kolarov does well to read it and intercepts. And they win it back again. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's got through. And the finish! Away from immediate danger. Throw it. Juventus need to hold on for a few more moments. Eriksson. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Juventus hold on. So no risking, relax, no judgment. 1-0 the score at the final whistle. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Juventus made their intentions clear that nothing else but a win would do. Games are always tough, you know, it's not always about form, it's not always about class or style, it's about pride, and they showed loads of that. Their attitude was spot on today.
So that's it for today. Thank you, Jim, and good afternoon all.